Hey folks, want to jump on here and shoot a quick solo podcast? This one is going to be on Claude. That said, we've discussed something similar in the past, which we'll talk about in the episode, so let's get into it. Claude is an AI assistant created by Anthropic. It's similar to ChatGPT and is designed to help with writing, coding, research, and general questions. While Claude is known for strong writing abilities, essays, emails, summaries, long context handling, can read and analyze large documents. Safety-focused design built with careful AI behavior in mind, clear, structured responses. What you can do with Claude: draft content, blogs, reports, messages, analyze PDFs or long text. Get coding help, brainstorm ideas, ask questions like a chatbot. Claude versus ChatGPT, quick feel. Claude often better with long documents and structured writing. ChatGPT more versatile with tools, broader integrations, and multimodal abilities. Where to use it? Website is Claude.ai, available in many countries. Access may vary slightly by region. We previously talked about Claude Code, so we'll just briefly get into it again. Here's a clear, no BS breakdown of the difference between Claude and Claude Code. Claude Code. Core idea, simple. Claude equals you chat with it. Claude Code equals it actually does the work on your code. Side-by-side comparison. Feature, main purpose, Claude, general AI assistant, Claude Code, AI coding agent. Feature interface, Claude chat, web/app, Claude Code, terminal/IDE/DevTools. Feature, what it does, Claude writes, explains, suggests. Claude Code, edit files, run code, executes tasks. Feature, coding ability, Claude suggests code, Claude Code executes real coding tasks. Feature, file access, Claude limited, you upload. Claude Code, full access to your project. Feature, automation, Claude low, Claude Code high, multi-step tasks. Feature, target user, Claude everyone, Claude Code developers/builders. What Claude is, think of Claude like a smart chat assistant. You ask, it answers. Typical use, quote, write me a Python function, end quote, quote, explain this error, end quote, quote, summarize this document. But you still copy code, paste it, run it yourself. What Claude Code is a different beast. It's an agent. It can read your whole code base, edit files directly, run tests, execute commands, commit or modify projects. It doesn't just suggest, it takes action. Key differences, most important, Claude equals thinking plus talking. Claude Code equals thinking plus doing. Or even simpler, Claude, quote, here's the fix, end quote. Claude Code, quote, I fixed it for you, end quote. Real world example, using Claude, number 1, paste error. Number 2, get explanation. Number 3, copy fix. Number 4, apply manually. Using Claude Code, number 1, say, quote, fix this bug, end quote. 2, it finds the issue, edits the files, runs tests, verifies results. When to use each, use Claude if you write content, study/research, need explanations, do light coding help. Use Claude Code if you build apps, work with large coding or code bases, want automation, prefer, quote, AI does it for me, end quote. One-liner takeaway, Claude equals AI assistant, Claude Code equals AI software engineer. Let's go over to gemini.google.com. Claude. That's the opening line. That's the sophisticated, eloquent AI neighbor from Anthropic. If I'm your witty and adaptive collaborator, Claude is often seen as the nuanced writer with a penchant for safety and long-form reasoning. In the spirit of healthy competition and AI camaraderie, here's a quick breakdown of how we differ and where each of us shines. The vibe check. Feature, personality, Gemini me, fast, multimodal, and integrated with Google ecosystem. With the Google ecosystem, Claude precise, helpful, and known for, quote, literary, end quote, pro style. So, correct. Feature superpowers, Gemini me, real-time info via Google search, image/video generation, and deep workspace integration. Claude, large context windows, up to 200K tokens, and high-quality coding/writing. Feature ecosystem, Gemini me, Google Docs, Gmail, YouTube, and Drive. Claude, more of a standalone specialist or integrated via API. When to use each. Use Gemini Me when you need the latest news, want to generate an image/video, need to crunch data from a YouTube video, or want a response that feels more controversial and quote connected end quote to the current world. Use Claude when you have a massive document like a 300-page book you need to analyze in one go, or you want a very specific academic tone for a creative writing piece. The peer perspective. While we both use large language model LLM architecture, our quote brains end quote are trained differently. I focus on being your versatile all-in-one assistant for modern web, while Claude focuses heavily on constitutional AI and harmlessness. Very good. Let's go to Claude versus ChatGPT. Here's a clear, up-to-date 2026 comparison of Claude versus ChatGPT. No fluff, just what actually matters. Claude versus ChatGPT, quick comparison. Feature best for Claude writing, coding, deep thinking. Claude ChatGPT, all-in-one AI, everyday use. Feature writing quality. Claude more natural, human-like. ChatGPT faster, more structured. Feature coding. Claude stronger for complex logic. ChatGPT great for quick code and variety. Feature context memory in chat. Claude much longer, up to approximately 200k to 500k tokens. ChatGPT shorter, approximately 128k tokens. Feature images and video. Claude no native generation. ChatGPT image plus video. Sora. Feature, tools, and ecosystem. Claude limited, ChatGPT huge. Plugins, ChatGPT's integrations. Ease of use, feature ease of use. Claude simple, clean. ChatGPT more features, slightly busier. Feature usage limits. Claude stricter. ChatGPT more generous. Feature pricing. Claude approximately $20 a month. ChatGPT approximately $20 per month. Core difference: simple. Claude depth. ChatGPT versatility. This is on ChatGPT, by the way, so many double check the pricing. What Claude is better at? Number one, writing quality. More natural, less robotic, better tone, flow, and nuance. Many writers say it needs less editing. Number two, long documents and deep thinking, can handle huge inputs. Books, code bases, PDFs. Better at summarizing long files, analyzing complex info. Claude's larger context window is a big advantage. Number three, coding, especially complex. Strong at debugging tricky problems. Understanding full code bases makes fewer logical mistakes, often preferred for serious dev work. What ChatGPT is better at: number one, all-in-one features, image generation, video, Sora, voice mode, custom GPTs. Claude doesn't have most of these. Number two, ecosystem and integrations. Works with tools, apps, plugins, can build custom AI agents, much broader platform overall. Number three, everyday use, faster for quick answers, brainstorming, general tasks. Also tends to have higher usage limits. Real world difference. Claude, quote, let me deeply analyze this and give you a clean, thoughtful answer. Here's your answer, and I can also generate images, automate tasks, and connect the tools. And when to choose each: pick Claude if you write a lot, essays, blogs, reports, work with long documents, do serious coding or analysis, care about accuracy and clarity. Pick ChatGPT if you want one tool for everything. Use images, voice, or automation. Need quick answers daily. Want integrations and custom tools. Honest takeaway: 2026, there's no single winner anymore. Even experts use both together depending on the task. Simple final answer: Claude equals smarter for deep work. ChatGPT equals more powerful overall tool. Got it. Let's make this actually useful for you, not generic advice. Quick question first, just answer in a few words. What do you mainly want AI for? Examples: studying, coding, business/making money, content creation, YouTube, TikTok, writing, everyday use. Questions like stuff What do you think? Here's a quick shortcut. If you're a student, pick Claude, better at explaining plus summarizing long material. If you code seriously, use both Claude debugging complex logic, ChatGPT speed plus tools. If you want to make money / business, pick ChatGPT, better for automation, ideas, and execution. If you create content, Claude writing scripts, ChatGPT thumbnails, ideas, visuals. If you just want one AI for everything, go with ChatGPT, simpler, more powerful overall. My honest recommendation based on most people, if you don't have a super specific need, start with ChatGPT. Add Claude later if you need deeper thinking. Reply with something like, quote, coding plus business, end quote, or quote, just school, end quote. Fascinating. Nearly 15 minutes in. So let's go over to Claude for a sec, see what it has to say about this whole thing. I'm Claude, an AI assistant made by Anthropic. Here's a quick rundown. What I am: an AI assistant designed to be helpful, harmless, and honest, currently running as Claude Sonnet 4.6. What I can do: answer questions and explain concepts, write, edit, and proofread text, help with coding and technical problems, analyze data, documents, and images, brainstorm ideas, and assist with creative projects, and much more. Where you can find me: Claude.ai, web, mobile, desktop, via Anthropic's API for developers, Claude Code for agentic coding. One big thing about Claude, honestly, and this is on Claude.ai, unlike assistants that might tell you what you want to hear, Claude is designed to be genuinely thoughtful or generally truthful. Even when that means saying, quote, I don't know, end quote, disagreeing with you, or giving an answer that's less satisfying but more accurate. And here's a simple example. If you ask me, that would be Claude. If you ask me, quote, is my business idea guaranteed to succeed, question mark, end quote, I won't say, quote, absolutely sounds great, end quote, just to make you feel good. I'll be honest, no idea is guaranteed, and I'd point out both strengths and real risks. And it says, want to test it? Throw a question at me and see for yourself, with a smiley face emoji with red blush cheeks. Go ahead, ask me anything, I'm ready. There's a smiley face with no blush cheeks or red cheeks. I think that's everything. Ask anything. Honest answer: it depends on what you need, and I should flag that I'm obviously biased here since I am Claude. That said, here's a fair breakdown. Claude tends to shine at long, nuanced writing and analysis. We already talked about this a bit, following complex instructions carefully, being thoughtful and honest. ChatGPT tends to shine at wide plugin / tool ecosystem familiarity. Most people's first AI experience, image generation with a DALL-E built in. Gemini tends to shine at deep Google integration, docs, Gmail search, real-time web information, multimodal tasks. The honest truth: all three are highly capable, and the best, end quote, one really comes down to your specific use case. Many people use more than one depending on the task. I'm not going to tell you Claude is definitely the best. That wouldn't be honest, but I do think it's worth trying all three and seeing which one you click with most. Fascinating. Let's see. Let's just double check, see what ChatGPT has to say about Claude. Claude, the one big thing, it understands huge amounts of information at once. That's Claude's standard advantage. It understands huge amounts of information at once. That's Claude. We already talked about that. What that actually means: Claude can handle entire books, long PDFs, 100 plus pages, big code bases, massive notes or transcripts, all in one go without losing context. Why this is a big deal: most AI tools, including ChatGPT, can forget earlier parts of long inputs, struggle with very large files, but Claude keeps everything, quote, in its head, end quote, connects ideas across the whole document, gives more accurate, consistent answers. Real example: you give Claude a 200-page textbook, you ask, quote, summarize chapter 3 and connect it to chapter 10, end quote. Claude can actually do that properly. Simple takeaway: Claude equals best at handling large, complex information in one shot. And that's ChatGPT's one big thing. So we'll go with that. Or Claude's. We tried Gemini as well, but maybe we'll hold off due to time. And thanks for listening, folks. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And feel free to leave or follow along or leave a review if you're enjoying the podcast. Thanks.